Toying with the idea of making a rather massive change in your life but never quite got down to doing it? In this video, I'm going to share with you how this book by Marshall Goldsmith changed my mindset and helped me find the motivation to create the life and career of my choice. Hi, my name is Chuen Chuen and I'm an executive coach from Singapore. I help executives grow their agile mindset so they will enjoy a lifetime of business and personal success. I think what I'm going to share with you is something that happens to many of you, and I think it will resonate with you as well. I've met many people who have that dream of wanting to be somebody else, to do another type of work, to work with different type of people, and always wonder, what if I had taken that step? How different would my life be? What would be my happiness index or my sense of fulfillment, meaning and purpose? And I think there was many years of my life that I felt that way too. I had already discovered that field of professional coaching. I fully believe in it, in helping people find their fullest potential. But the irony is, I believe in helping people uncover their fullest potential, but I wasn't taking action to find my fullest potential. Part of it was I was very comfortable in my previous job. I was still very happy in it, very happy with the people who I was working with. Still a lot of learning, growing. It's not too bad a situation, to be honest, and that's the reason that many of us may have as well. Nothing's broken, so why should we change it or fix it? But the moment came for me one day when I had a minor health scare. I was on my way being pushed into the operating theatre, going to receive my general anesthesia, and then I was asked to sign a form to certify, to indemnify the hospital if I don't wake up from the GA due to an allergic reaction or some freak accident. I cannot hold the hospital accountable. And then that moment really struck me. What if this is the last time I close my eyes and I never ever wake up again? Can you imagine the fear that's going through? What if now I close my eyes and I never ever wake up again? I will cease to exist. No more of Chuen Chuen. And then I made a silent prayer in my heart, please let me wake up. I promise I will fulfill my greatest potential. No more excuses, no more what ifs, no more buts, no more fear. I will take action, I promise, but just let me live, please. Let me be alive. And I think Marshall says it really well. So one of the beliefs that impedes people from making positive changes that are everlasting is this one: I have all the time in the world. Everyone's lifespan on earth is limited. No one can say that we will live on forever. And who says death, mortality only happens to people of a certain age, right? So death, mortality is something that happens to people equally. So what if tomorrow is the last day, or today is the last day that you exist on this earth? Would you have regrets? And that if you could turn back time, would you want to have taken a different path? No more, oh, I'll think about it next time, no more. If I think that there's something I truly believe in, I'm passionate about, and if fear is the only thing that's holding me back, I'm going to take action. I'm going to find answers and solutions to help to lower that fear. Because there's a reason for that fear. Perhaps I don't know something. Perhaps I don't know how to take that first step. But can I trudge forward a bit a day? Because ultimately, I don't have all the time in the world. And I want to appreciate that, because time is a resource that everyone is given equally. However, what you choose to make out of the time, that's really that choice. The belief that Marshall talks about is, I shouldn't need help and structure. And this is again common. So many of us have the dream, right? But we are held back because we don't know how that path looks like. How am I going to move forward step by step? What does that next step even look like? Many of us are brought up in cultures where if you ask for help, if you ask for advice, guidance, then it's seen as a sign of weakness. But what if you could change that? What if asking for help and structure is a natural process? And as adults especially, we need to continue to have that heart to learn, the spirit of lifelong learning, and the humility to receive help, structure, feedback, advice, or just some pointers. But one important thing that I always do, I never ever take people who help me for granted. That's one thing. I think the second thing is, how do you interact and engage with people such that they want to help you? And I think a lot it has to do with doing your fair share or somebody who is seeking advice, seeking help, how do you do your fair share, do your part? For about 5-6 years of my life, I was toying with the idea of, moving out of this career, but I never quite got down to doing it. And only until I overcame these two beliefs, having all the time in the world, because I know that I don't, and not needing help. I shouldn't need help and structure, no, but can I reframe it? Let me reframe it. Who can I ask for help? Is it natural to ask for help and structure? It is very natural. And this is something that I see holding back a lot of leaders as well, because when they are uncomfortable in asking for help, they continue to see themselves performing at a level which they are not satisfied with, and by the time they finally got down to it might be 8 years, 10 years past, and by then it may be a bit too late. I hope that it piques your interest to pick up this book and have a read, see what other belief triggers you might have, and how you can reframe it, and start making positive changes in your life and make it last. Now, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.